to the Locker, episode 62. I'm your man, Zay White. My man, V Styles, with me. How's it going, my brother?
Man, good. I just want to let everybody know I'm watching the women's basketball game. So if you see my eyes through this every now and then, I'm trying to see how we're going to close out this game, all right? So I apologize. I'm a little, a teensy-weensy bit distracted, but I'm all good.
Ain't you married?
Yeah.
Oh, you watching Are you watching women's basketball?
I'm watching women's basketball.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man. I know you're happily married.
Damn, I'm slow today. I didn't catch the joke until too late.
It really wasn't a joke. But I know you're a happily married dude, man. But I said I know you're a happily married dude. So
yeah,
you know,
man.
we good.
Yeah,
I'm got the people in town, man. They downstairs being quiet, man. My sister and Mom Duke strolled through. You know, it was getting hot up in Northeast Ohio. They purple up there. I ain't never heard of purple.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, you talking about COVID then? Okay.
Yeah. So they said, well, we not supposed to be doing this. I said, if you come to my house, I ain't been out of my house in 3 months. So you safer here than you are at home, because I got niece and nephews, a brand new grandnephew.
Oh, so you brought your sister and your sister kid and her kid?
No youngins.
Oh.
40 and up. 40 and up.
So brown paper bagging up, because you know the young people don't drink out of brown paper bag. They drink out of Solo cups.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we got a guest on today, as you know, and you had a couple battles with him. I didn't get to see him too much as far as
right
battle, but yeah, fact. I mean, I didn't have to go against him, but
fact,
you know, we got a guest, man. So Anthony Wright, and not to be confused with the Anthony White, but it's funny.
D. Okay.
No, I'm D. I don't know. He may go by D. We gonna find out when we get him on. But man. He was exciting to watch, man. You didn't get to play against Damian Craig, did you? At Auburn?
No, from Auburn, no.
Yeah. Because him and Damian Craig, man, they kind of confused. They both had the same type of game.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they did, man.
Yeah. Damian Craig was probably a little thicker though.
Oh yeah. But I mean, just keep the play alive, man. Drop a dime on you. And A-Dub might have probably was more accurate than Craig, but Craig was more thicker, so he took more risk running the rock.
Wright was more of a quarterback.
Yeah.
Craig was more of an athlete. Not saying Wright wasn't an athlete, but he was a quarterback. You know, he was a quarterback that was an athlete. Craig was an athlete that played quarterback.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. Well, okay, so let's not keep him waiting, man. Let's bring the youngster in, man.
Bring him out.
Hey, Dub, man.
Fellas, how you guys doing?
What's up, man? Swagged out too. I see you. Swag. Okay.
It's a Christmas gift. I got early Christmas gift.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's old stuff. Hey, you just pulling it out now.
Huh?
You're just pulling it out now. Yeah, you had it for about a year.
What's up?
I need to know how you get the early. I need to know how you get the early Christmas gifts, man. I need to get mine before the date.
That's good.
Hey, man, Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got you.
Black Friday. You know what I mean?
I
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold back.
Hey, we should feel good about that. Hey, White, he brought it up on our show. It must be
true.
We must be, you know.
Well, he know.
Hey, you never know who's watching.
Facts. Good point.
You never know
how big Blue Nation is, man. Man, what's Gamecock Nation? What do y'all call y'all fan base?
Man, we in turmoil right now, man. We in turmoil. The fans don't like the players. The players don't like the fans.
Oh, man.
That's what happened when you're losing.
It's the same here.
Yeah.
It's the same here. Ain't no different.
Players don't like Fans don't like the players, man.
Really?
You stay around the program?
Huh?
Do you stay around the program?
No, not really. Muschamp was trying to create that culture. As a matter of fact, one of our old heads, Corey Miller, was talking about that today, about how, you talk about the top tier teams like Clemson and Bama, those guys, they always involve their former players.
Right.
And so he was talking about that today, how, South Carolina, we don't really, we look good on the outside. We have nice facilities, nice stadium, bringing in 80,000+ a game. But it's something else that's gotta happen, man, because we just can't seem to break that. I don't know. We can't get excited, get over that hump, man. We can't get over it. And we win, like we had that five successful years winning, and then it's like, we went right back to being mediocre again.
How much is Clemson hurting y'all recruiting?
Man, Dabo just went there. And, man, listen, South Carolina and Clemson was kind of like neck and neck as far as the program is concerned.
Right.
And like Dabo just went there and created a culture. And what Corey was saying was, he was saying that pre-game, you got all former players and their families on the sideline. They're interacting with the players. They hire former players to come back to the school. So it's like a family. It's not you come here for 3 or 4 years and then you're gone. We never deal with you anymore. It's you're here forever. And like, right. And then they show you, they have examples of like ex-players in the weight room, on the coaching staff. It's a culture, bro.
Right.
And so, schools like ours, I don't know about, you guys, but my school for sure, they're not doing that, man. And so when guys leave, they don't really come back.
Go ahead, man.
I just thought about something, man. I played with Terry Cousins.
Yeah.
And I know T. Cuz came back and he was on the sideline. Is he still doing that now?
Yeah, he was doing like no, I think he's in Pittsburgh now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was doing like some kind of like consulting with the players too.
Yeah.
They've been trying to, but Muschamp was trying to do it. Muschamp was really, at the end of the day, you got to win.
Yeah.
If you don't win, you know what I'm saying, all the other stuff don't mean anything.
Facts.
Man, what's crazy though? He said, he don't know about the culture around here. That's exactly what happened with Joker Phillips. Because he's a former player, he came and tried to change the culture, but he wasn't getting no winning. So Ed went out the door, and they throw us some tokens. And we had Fred White on Tennessee week, and I know you had some battles with him. He played a little early, and Tennessee, I done been invited to the sideline of Tennessee more than I done been invited to the sideline of UK. Like Fred was like, "Come on down." I'm cool with Leonard. I played with Leonard Little in St. Louis, and several of them dudes like, "Man, come down. Hey, man, we're gonna go to the game. We're gonna be on the sideline." And Tennessee, they probably below y'all. I don't know. Y'all neck and neck for the bottom. Y'all both below us, man.
Yeah.
So
talk your shit. Talk your shit. Hey, Mike.
Hey, man. Listen, man. Guys started making business decisions too. We had some good players. A couple of our corners gonna be top picks in the draft, and they basically was like, you know what? The name on the back means more to me than the name on the front right now because of everything that's going on, right?
Dude, if that happened, dude, that's happened everywhere. It's crazy, man. It's happened everywhere because I'm from Baton Rouge, man, and it's happening here at LSU. It's even happening at Kentucky now. I never thought that would happen. The landscape has changed, man. Players have more power than they had when we were playing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do. But they should, though. They should.
I definitely agree.
The coaches are going to do what's best for them.
When the coach is making $5 million a year.
Yeah, they're making $5 million. They get nothing.
Right.
So, I don't know.
But they doing this, and Van pointed out to me that I think Dabo gonna reach a point where Dabo's gonna go on a strong decline because Dabo, I don't know what Nick is doing over there, but I think these players have a voice. You gotta let them do what they do, but you can't let them run the silent. Like I think Dabo got his foot on their neck, and as soon as they start losing, Dabo's gonna go down. And I'm not saying losing because they're not gonna lose, but as soon as Clemson don't make the playoffs, I mean, they can go 9-3, 8-2, and be just like Michigan. Michigan quarterbacks used to get I'm not quarterbacks, coaches used to get fired for going 10-1.
Right.
If you lose Ohio State too often, they get rid of you. So yeah, so y'all saying that's kind of the climate now where the players run the program. We got the same thing going on in Kentucky, and I don't like that one bit. Y'all act like y'all cool with it. I don't like it one bit though.
I think that I think at the end of the day, even when I think about when Spurrier was in South Carolina, you have to have good coaches. You have to have good coaches in order to win. You have to have talent in order to win. I think if you win and you have talent, it's much easier to build that culture because guys are going to want to be around the program. You still have to be a coach that wants the older guys, that wants the former guys to come back. You still have to be that kind of guy that bring those guys around a lot and hire those guys and get those guys jobs on the staff. You still have to be that kind of coach. But at the end of the day, you have to be a good coach, and you have to be able to win games. And I tell you, Spurrier was winning because he had talent. But then I was listening to Corey today. Corey said that out of those 5 years that we were winning, we only won the SEC East one time.
Yep.
So it's not like, even when we were winning, we were consistently winning the SEC East.
Right.
We were just winning games. We was winning 9-10 games, but and the people around here, I'm telling you, man, people around here, like that 5 years, all those players, they love them. Like they're the best thing since Swiss cheese, man.
Right. And we talk about that with us, man. The thing about it is that the players need to get some history, some what it means to wear that Gamecock across your chest or that Wildcat across your chest, man. It means more when you have someone who's been between those lines to deliver that message, because we've been in the same building, going through the same thing. And I think the coaches kind of, when they win, they kind of isolate some of the older guys, unless they are NFL all-pro that can give some recognition. But them all-pros don't love the program as much as the players do. Yeah. And you need to find some players who love the program and come and give some wisdom, come and give something that, this is what it should be. This is how y'all should be acting with that name across your chest. And I know we don't do it enough. Like Ant said, Joker was trying, but Joker couldn't win in the game. So it kind of died off. I wish we could bring that back, man, because we got some players who've been through some shit. We have been through some shit. So, man, adversity that we like the adverse they're going through now, we have gone through that. Mm-hmm. So we could have helped them out by just giving them a voice, man.
Well, it's important. I think that's why it's important. We have a guy right now. His name is Chris Rumpf. He has a strong resume. Right now, they're introducing. They're entertaining a guy named Beamer. I think Shane Beamer or something like that. So they're entertaining Beamer. But we have a former player. His name is Chris Rumpf. He's been on Alabama's coaching staff, Clemson's coaching staff. I think he's in Tennessee right now. And a lot of the fans, especially a lot of the former players, are really advocating for him to be the guy. But he's not getting that look. He's not getting that look, man. They're not giving him that look. I mean, his resume is actually better than Beamer's.
Dude, Beamer hasn't been a head coach, so it's not right. You're right. Beamer, it's not like Beamer has gone to such and such school and won games as a head coach. He's a freaking assistant. You're right. You're right.
And then you got a former player whose resume actually stacks up better than Beamer's, and they're entertaining Beamer. But
right, you know why though.
Oh yeah.
you know why.
Pay him that. They don't want to pay out. They don't want to pay that brother that money, man.
There you go.
Another thing I think that's going on with South Carolina, and after this question, I'm tripping because you have your name as Anthony on there. You're supposed to have your handle. They don't think people gonna tune in and think you me, man. But no,
I actually get confused when we played y'all.
Yeah,
like,
I'm on the sideline. You're right. The same thing.
They keep calling my name. Anthony White with the carry.
I'm on the sideline.
I'm like, Harry.
I'm like, hey, hold on, hey. But no, I'm gonna ask you this, and we're gonna go back to the beginning because man, we gotta find out about you first. We jumped into the show, but I want to ask you this before we go back because we already going that direction. and we're gonna get back to this, but I played for Spurrier in the All-Star game. Man, I love Spurrier's mindset.
Mm-hmm.
The when y'all the stuff we talking about right now, Spurrier said he stopped coaching because basically I'm gonna paraphrase because when he was putting down, they wasn't picking up. He said, before you fire me, I will walk away from the game. And he said, what he's giving the kids, they not picking up. So I'm saying you said they had 5 years, but I think it started going toward that direction where the players was looking at they NFL, whoever's giving it to you. Like I've always been realistic, like where mine was, but there's a lot of people who feel like, man, one person say third round, everybody else say fifth, sixth, or seventh, and they going off of that. So, and I just find it odd that where we at now, and they were successful under Spurrier, and Spurrier walked away because he said, paraphrasing, that he said, in the game, if I can't get these guys to do what I need them to do, I won't. I told the coach, I told the athletic directors, you'll never have to fire me. You don't have to worry about me being fired.
You know what's funny about that is I heard him do a speech one time, and he said that the reason why he left South Carolina was because of the coaches didn't like the coaches, and the players didn't like the players, and the players didn't like the coaches didn't like the players. And so obviously that wasn't a culture thing. That's not a good culture. And so I guess he said he wanted to get out of there before it blew all the way up, which I think it's still somewhat of a sucker move, man, because you built this. You know what I mean? And you don't do that in the middle of a season. You know what I mean? If I got these guys, me personally, if I got these guys, I built this organization and we're starting to tank, then I'm going to tank all the way with you. We're going to tank together, but I'm not going to jump ship on you, bro. He jumped ship on us, man.
No,
hold on, Doug. Hold on.
That's true. He jumped ship on us middle of the season.
Hold on, Doug. You're right. Hold on. Let's get this thing back on track.
All right.
We're going to go back, and we're going to come back to this point. I feel what you're saying.
Okay.
But he's saying if you not listening to what I'm saying, then we losing. But we're going to go. I want to start the show off how we normally start the show off.
Let's circle back.
Okay, go back.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
What's going on with you nowadays? That's where we're supposed to start the show. And we need to find out where you at, man. What's going
on. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. My son, I coach over his school. It's a high school called Cox Mill High School. I do some help out with him. He's a quarterback as well, a freshman. Obviously, with all this COVID stuff that's going on, we haven't been able to really play ball. We did some 7-on-7 stuff, but they said we're gonna get started up in February here in North Carolina. So
y'all haven't played football at all this year?
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we haven't done it, man. All we've been doing is we just started training probably about a month and a half ago.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. So we've done like conditioning and doing body weight. Man, the restrictions here, they're crazy, man. Because everybody's afraid. Nobody wants to be the one.
Right.
You know what I mean? That the trouble falls upon. Right. Nobody wants to be that one. So they made everything cautious. Man, the crazy thing is that basketball starts next week. And so basketball starts next week. They got some other sports going, like baseball going. So they just kind of rearranged it, put us in February. Our first game would be like February 28th or something like that. I think we got like a 9-game schedule.
Okay.
And then so that means the following year is gonna come up on us fast.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully things work out. I'm over here at this school. It's my first year over here. So I kind of just want to get a feel for how they do things, how they coach, and just kind of go from
there. So you said so what's up with your quarterback academy? Like so.
Oh, well, man, I had a quarterback academy, and what I was going to do an online deal, like a virtual quarterback academy, well, more so where guys can get on, and I can teach you how to play the position from 3 different phases, skill standpoint, from understanding playbooks, understanding coverages, and then from how to study, because a lot of quarterbacks don't even know how to study. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about college and the pros is that when you're in college, you got to have somebody to teach you that. right? Because when you get to the pros, they don't teach you that. They don't teach you coverages, then fronts. They're not gonna teach you that stuff. They expect you to already know that, right? So they expect you to pick up the offense. They got so much stuff they got to give out. They expect you to pick up the offense. They're not gonna be going over coverages and fronts and all that stuff. So you need somebody in college that's really good, especially if you don't know. Most guys are not gonna have it in high school, right? So you get in college, you need to have that coach that's going to actually sit down with you and break this stuff down so you can understand it, and so that you can have an opportunity to shine on the field. And I think that's one of the blessings. That's what I had. You know what I mean? So that's kind of one of the things I wanted to bring with my academy was that knowledge of the game. All the information that I had learned, all the struggles that I went through, I wanted to be able to present that to everyone. But things have kind of been crazy. Like I said, with COVID and the restrictions and not being able to be in certain places, it kind of set me back a lot.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So your boy, he play a little round ball.
Oh, and he did, man. He played middle school, but this year he just kind of like, I'm football.
Okay.
He's on football. So we've been track speed training. Obviously we've been doing a skill development with the quarterback skill development. Doing 7-on-7. I mean, he's selling football, so that's it. Okay,
you been working the hell out of that little boy, man. I see you, man. You be having, man. I said his age, man. I don't know what his age was, but as little as he was, man.
Yeah, he shot up on me, man. About 6 foot.
Oh, for real.
14. He's 14 years old, 6 foot, 164 pounds.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he runs pretty good, man. He runs really good. Well, I told him, I said, because all the stuff I learned, right? So I told him, I said, if you want to be good, if this is what you really want to do, then you got to put the time into it. And I said, it's going to require you doing stuff that you might not want to do. Right. And so, but he said he understands. He's down for it. So, like I said, when I take him to that track training, I put you like this. When we've been working out in high school, the high school now, we do we race when they race. The guys that he played 8th grade ball with are asking him how the hell did he get so fast?
Called work,
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, right. So he been working, man. So that's all a testament to him.
So let me ask you this though. I know I've been dealing with and Young Hiles, Van's son, doesn't play football or whatever, but I've coached little league. So the one thing you said you trying to tell them how to look at protection and a lot of how successful is that? That's the toughest part for me when I started teaching younger guys. Being playing at the highest level, it's like, man, you got to take yourself not back to college, not back to high school. You got to go below that. Like how tough is that? Is your son picking up? Do you have a good success rate, or is it just something you love to do, so you give him as much as you can?
He picked it up pretty good, man. I was kind of testing the waters with him to see how he could pick it up, what he could learn. He knows coverages pretty well. He knows how to defeat coverages. He knows what cover 4 is, what cover 2, cover 3, the weaknesses in them. But the advantage that he has is that I'm with him all the time.
Right.
So constantly telling him this, or like we may be sitting in here and an NFL game may be on, and I pause the game and go to explaining the coverage or explaining the blitz, explaining what the hot is. So he has the advantage of me being around him all the time to keep explaining this stuff to him. And he may not get it now, right?
Right.
But if I keep telling him, then eventually he's going to get it,
yep.
right? And it may be his junior year when he gets it,
right?
Right. And so then, but either way, what I know is when I came out of school, I was the number 3 quarterback in the country. So I was behind Peyton, and I was behind Josh Booty. And
my boys, Louisiana boys. That's what I'm talking about. That boot. That's what we doing. That's how we do it.
Yeah, both of them Louisiana boys.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was behind them. Those 2 guys, right? And I ended up going to the North Carolina Shrine Bowl, and I ended up going to the first All-American Bowl. And in both of those games, I played like shit. And the reason why I did that, because, the league that I was playing in high school, everybody was pretty much playing cover 0 or cover 1.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So going against man-to-man coverage, I ain't got to read no coverage. So when I got into the Shrine Bowl and I went to the All-American Bowl, these guys were playing 2-man. It was cover 2. I'm out here trying to throw hitches and outs in cover 2, and then these guys are batting it down. And now I'm starting to question myself, like, can I do it? Am I going to be able to go to South Carolina and be successful? So that's one of my burdens that I had that I don't want other guys to experience, man, because my thing was I didn't know.
Right.
Like, I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what I was doing. I had nobody to teach me. But the best thing that ever happened to me was when I got to South Carolina, they hired a guy by the name of John Reeves, who had played for 10 years in the league. So he had played for 10 years in the league. He came to South Carolina. I think I had Beamer. I had my first year there. I think it was Beamer. It was the guy that used to be the coach over at
Tech.
Tech.
Yeah.
The dad. What was his name? I can't remember his name. I thought
Frank Beamer.
Frank Beamer. I had one of those guys. I had him my freshman year, and he didn't really teach me no cover. He didn't really teach me anything because it was, we had a guy in front of me, Steve Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but that next year we hired John Reeves, man. John Reeves came in, man, and basically changed my life, man. And he actually, he's the reason. I tell people all the time, he's the reason why I was able to play in the NFL for as long as I did, because he came in and taught me coverages. He taught me how to study, and I was able to take that and translate it into the NFL, and I was able to last for a long time.
So tell me, man, how did a young man from North Carolina skip Wake Forest, North Carolina State, and UNC
that's
to
easy.
get to South Carolina?
That's easy. Because for one, I was a big Florida State guy, so I love Charlie Ward. I love that that run and shoot they was doing at the time, and Brad Scott was the offensive coordinator for Florida State at the time.
Yep.
Well, Brad Scott became the head coach of South Carolina.
Yep. Okay.
So that was one of the major reasons. The other major reason was in the ACC at the time, they were running the option a lot, and I was like, I know. First of all, I was like 180 pounds soaking wet, and I was like, I don't want to go to college and run the option.
Yeah,
I was true. I want to go to college. I want to throw the ball, and so, like I said, everybody in the ACC was pretty much running the option, so that pretty much X'd all them out, and that's how I ended up at South Carolina.
Gotcha. That is true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad. Oh. Yeah, he lasted 5 years.
Yeah.
They say South Carolina's a cemetery for coaches.
Dang, y'all, y'all.
I don't see how, man. That's the most confusing thing to me, because y'all got a pretty good base of players in high school.
Everything looks good on the outside, man. Everything looks good on the outside, bro. But you gotta get down there. You gotta break them roots up, bro.
Really? So it's totally. So tell me how Lou Holtz and Spurrier won there, but no one else can.
Well, Spurrier was. Coach Holtz came in. He won a little bit, right? He was winning 8 games. He was doing what Spurrier's winning 9, 10 games, but like I said, we only won the SEC once. SEC East once. That's a question. That's a good question, bro. Like, Spurrier had talent, bro.
I know. Yeah.
Like we had some talent when he was here. So however he got that talent, that's what we need to do.
Because his name. Yeah, he was right down the street in Florida, and his name carries, man. His name, I bet you right now, he comes coach now, he'll get tons of recruits.
I would say, well, he needs to. But that's the thing, though. Again, it goes back to like I said, building that culture, man. You can build that culture to where, remember, former players can get new players, right? Because we can relate.
Yes.
You can relate to because the young players want to talk to the former players. They want to be where the former players are. You know what I mean? And the former, they're gonna listen to the former players.
If they're real, though. If the former players are real.
Yeah. They gotta be real. Yeah, you can't
be talking that bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta be somebody that they really trust, somebody that's part of the organization. And so, but I tell people all the time, I'm like, Spurrier didn't have no culture, but he was winning games. And so that's the difference. He was winning games, and that's what the people love, man. They love that era. Like I said, man, if you go into we got new facilities now, and it's almost like no other era existed except for that one. Those are the only pictures. Those are they might have like George Rogers, like Sterling Sharp, a couple guys, you know. But
Right.
mostly it's everybody that got hanging up is like from that 5 years.
Man, you right. See that? See,
Actually, UK about UK. Now UK they got it expanded pretty well.
Man, you said something interesting now that got me thinking. When you say Spurrier doesn't create a culture, that's that same shit that happened to Florida too. Because after he left, that culture was horrible for runs up.
Yes,
he couldn't get it going because they didn't have no culture. So how the hell were they winning? Was he just letting the players do what the hell they want? But Anthony said that's why he left. It's kind of weird, man. Because the two places he came from, after he left, man, that talent went down for some reason. Like, what the hell?
Well, he's a genius. He's an offensive genius for one. Like you said, he can get the athletes. He can get the guys to come play in his offense. So he can get the guys to come play in his offense. He's an offensive genius, and that's what you need, man, to win, right?
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing. He was winning.
Yeah.
But that culture, you know, the coach can leave, and you still gonna be good. Right?
Hold on, Big Wright. Let me ask you this, man.
Okay.
You said, we talking about Steve Spurrier and the culture. How do you feel? And what was the situation? And I absolutely understand. But what was the situation behind Jadeveon Clowney playing a year? And that's what I'm saying. The culture. That's what I'm saying. Like you only know Jadeveon because he was a name. How many players? Because we got players I know for a fact.
Preach.
They ain't gonna play at the next level, but I'm trying to protect my status. Like I can see Jadeveon, but that's when all that stuff started swirling about Spurrier saying, man, like if you got dudes talking about, coach, I ain't gonna play this week, or I don't want to play man to man, or I don't want to blitz. Like we don't know this, but our dudes are saying that in the media. Like we got players saying in the media they don't want the coaches calling certain plays, offensively and defensively.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Dude.
Why? Because they don't want to get hurt?
Why? But what they saying is coach ain't putting me, he's not calling the play to put me in position to win. Like how the hell the coach can know what the other coach is calling? So they want the coach to know what the other coach calls so then they can make the perfect call to put them in the right position to succeed. Right. Thanks, man. I appreciate you looking like that. That's the same thing we do.
Yeah, that don't make sense, man. That don't make sense. But again, man, so now it's almost like, okay, as a coach, like what am I requiring of you guys? Like what, when I go recruit you and I bring you into this organization, like what is it that I'm telling you guys? How am I coaching you guys? What is it I'm telling you? Because I mean, you kind of want the guys to fall right in, right? I kind of want my guys to fall right in and understand what the culture is. We are winning culture. We play every down, right? So what am I coaching you? What am I telling you? You know what I mean? I got to coach you to make you believe what I'm selling, right? And so if I make you believe what I'm selling, it's just like what's one of the things about Coach Holtz that I give him the most respect for? Coach Holtz knew how to get the most out of his players, right?
Old school.
Yeah, I think he was maybe old school with his approach and all that.
Yep.
Like the guys didn't have no names on their jersey, and it was crazy how you had Sakana looking at the time. They had clean helmets. He thought he was back at Notre Dame.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. It was ugly, but he knew how to get the most out of each player because they believed in him. They believed in him. So when players start quitting, it's almost like they don't believe the coach. They don't believe in the coach. Because I wouldn't quit on my guy if I really believe in my guy, and he my guy, I can't quit on him, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, see, I feel that, and we're gonna get back on this. I feel that you said you as a coach. No, absolutely, as a coach, I wouldn't. But tell me if I'm wrong about this.
Okay.
We seeing it here. We seeing it happen here. We start experiencing some success, and now everybody feel like they got to get to the league. Whether that be I need a blitz every play, or I need to be a man every play, or I need to be on routes and not picking up blitzes every play. Like you can't first of all, we got to win. And you know, all three of us know to play on the next level, you as a running back, you got to be able to pass protect. It ain't all about you catching the ball and running. You got to be able to pass protect. You got to be able to recognize zone or man. You got to be able to, you know, pick up a lot of different stunts and all this other stuff. But I think when you're saying the coach bailed out on them, if you got 7 or 8 players saying, man, I ain't doing that. It could be a weightlifting, it could be class, it can be coming to practice. Because we got a homeboy that you played against that we played with. That say, man, they got to go get these dudes sometimes out of their dorm. So you saying the coach giving up on them? I think it should be players telling them, man, if you don't get your ass,
that too.
We don't have teammates that's going to allow you to do that.
Facts.
So okay, so there's different levels, right? There's different tiers, and I think that you know, the players are always going to follow leadership, right? So whichever way that the head of the snake goes, the tail is going to go. So the head of the snake, the coaching staff, that's why you have team leaders, right? That's why you vote team leaders in. So I'm going to vote team leaders in so that these guys can kind of manage the players when I'm not around. But at the end of the day, all of them are still under the head coach is leadership.
Yeah. And
so the head coach has to create a type of atmosphere for these guys that they trust him, that they also trust the team leaders, and everybody's going to fall right in line. So what it sounds like to me is like it's messed up at the top. As a coach, I got to get you to trust. Listen, my homeboy told me this. He said it's an acronym. It's called DEER. It's DEER, right? You demonstrate, explain, exercise, review, right? Demonstrate. You demonstrate it.
Mm-hmm.
You explain what you just demonstrated. Then you let them do the exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Then you review what happens, right? So from a coaching standpoint, I have to, as a coach, I have to demonstrate to my guys to show them the way.
Yeah.
If I don't show them the way, everything's going to always fall on that leadership, bro. I'm telling you. So when players start quitting, it's a direct, to me, it's a direct showing of how the leadership is. To me.
Now I got a couple of questions. See, that when you say that hits me to this. Can a coach now recruit guys that he can trust over guys who's gonna make a splash and help him win right away? Because now it seems like it's harder to recruit the guys that have the character that can help you be a good program without getting some of these guys who are a little questionable. Second thing is, I want you to explain to our fans the importance of players executing over damn play calls. Because here, fans want to complain about, oh, they're not calling this play, oh, they're not calling this play, more than the damn players just not executing what the coach is calling.
Mm-hmm. All right, so, you know, when it comes to the executing what the coach is calling, it's very similar to what goes on in New England. So New England runs a system. New England's been winning for a long time. I always compare Bill Belichick with Popovich from San Antonio, because those two guys have been winning with different groups of people for the longest.
Right.
So they run a system, and in the system it says you do what you're asked to do and don't do no more. If you're playing cover 2 and I'm asking you to play the flats, then that's what I need you to play. And so at this point, when the players start going outside of that and start going outside of the system, then that's when you start having breakdowns. And then that's when, if you're playing for New England, you get on the bench, right?
Preach.
So the players, if the players aren't doing what the coaches are asking them to do, then that's the number one reason why you're not having success.
Preach.
You have to be able to do what the coach is asking you to do. If you're not doing what the coach is asking you to do, then you have no way. You're not going to win. You're shooting yourself in the foot, right?
That's why I'm at.
So, and what was the first one you said?
Oh, about like how do you get, like, for coaching now? It's hard to recruit these guys with character, bro. Because you might not win right away, but you can build a culture, right?
Yeah.
So the balance of character and ballers just
Yeah.
a little shady now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, when you're trying to build something from the ground up, a lot of times it's very hard to be picky. So you got to try to figure out how to manipulate and how to get around that, man. Because let's just say, like in South Carolina, right? They say we suck, and a 5-star guy may come in. Let's say a 5-star guy may come in. He may bring in 2 more other 5 stars,
Right.
but they may be a little shaky on the character.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Now you got to make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
As a coach too, now keep it real. We're gonna keep it real right here now, because as a coach too, our jobs are on the line. You know what I'm saying? And so, by our jobs being on the line, we have to
$5 million.
Yeah, we have to take that into consideration too. Now, you know what I mean? We got 3 5-star guys that are coming in. They may be a little shaky, but our jobs are on the line. They ain't that bad.
Right. Right. That's what I got. I'm trying to get to people, because this is what happened with us. We got these 3-star players, 2-star players, and fans like, oh God, we are the best development coaches in the world. Well, now we win 7-7, then 10. Now it changes. Now we're expected to win 10 all the time. So now you can't always, not every 2 or 3-star player is going to develop to what a couple of players develop to. So now you got to go. Now we got to get some more 4-stars, maybe grab a 5-star. Sometimes them 5 and 4-star players are locker room cancers.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be. It can be. And see, in schools like ours, that's what we're gonna get. 2 and 3-star guys, right? Because like you said, listen, man, let's keep it real, bro.
Yep.
We're in the SEC, right? So we playing. You got Georgia, you got Florida, Tennessee at times, right? Then you got to go over there to the at times.
Yeah, right.
They can get guys, but I don't know what's going on over there. Then you got to go to the West. The West is loaded. It's going to be hard to win. It's going to be hard to get guys from Georgia. It's going to be hard to get guys from Florida. It's going to be hard, bro. And so...
I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you this real quick because it's funny what you just said. And I don't know if Van remember, because Van is sitting there agreeing with you, which is absolutely fine. Fred White said the issue at Tennessee ain't the Jimmys and Joes. The opposite of what you said. Pruitt is over there with his chest stuck out. I'm the man, like Remy on Higher Learning. I'm the man. You're nothing. And the players ain't buying into Pruitt. He said they got the Jimmys and Joes at Tennessee. The coach. So the same way you saying the coaches got to get these. Yeah, Pruitt is putting the pressure on them, letting them know who the big dog is, who got the nuts. And the players ain't playing for him.
Yeah, you got to have a coach. It got to be a good mix. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with this. I was watching Penn State. Now, mind you, Penn State, they get paid millions of dollars. These coaches get paid millions of dollars. So just because you're a college coach doesn't mean you're a good coach.
Facts.
Okay. So I'm watching Penn State. Penn State, it's the end of the half. They drive down the field. They get to about the 10-yard line, 5 or 10-yard line, right? They have a timeout left. And, obviously in college, when you get a first down, the clock stops.
Right.
So when you get a first down, the clock stops. The coach has to have a play ready. Let's say it's like 20, 25 seconds left.
Yep.
The coach has to have a play ready. It's a first down. Clock stops. Have a play ready.
Yep.
Okay. Instead, quarterback goes to the line of scrimmage. They have a timeout. They have one timeout. Quarterback goes to the line of scrimmage, spikes the ball. Okay. So now I'm sitting here thinking like, that's bad coaches. That's bad coaching. So they spikes the ball. They lose it down.
Yep.
They lose it down. They come back. They threw the ball 2 times, nothing. Kick a field goal.
Huh.
I said that's losing football.
Yeah.
You're talking about Penn State now.
Yeah. This
ain't like some Division III school. This is Penn State.
Right.
Later on in the game, they driving down the field. They're in the green zone. They get up. They get in 5 wides, no back. Now, I forgot who they was playing. Michigan basically has 7 guys in the box. First of all, if you got 7 guys in the box and I got 5 wides, somebody got to be uncovered.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Somebody has to be uncovered. They get 5 wides. It's like 7 guys in the box. One of the guys started blitzing that was over the number 3 receiver to the 3 receiver side.
Hot.
And they ran a draw.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Quarterback draw. The quarterback didn't check out of it.
Wait a minute. Was that Kentucky game? Who'd you say?
It was Penn State.
Nah, that's us all day long, man.
What
That's
I'm
us
saying
all day.
is, these coaches he's getting paid millions of dollars, bro.
Yeah.
This is $1 million coach. So just because you coach doesn't mean you're a good coach.
Yeah.
Right. And so one of the good things that Tom Coughlin taught me was on every Saturday morning, we came into the facility. The quarterbacks had to come in early. Tom would take us into the quarterback room, and he would show us different scenarios from different games across the league. It didn't have to be our game. It could be anybody's game. So like the 2 I just gave you. That's not our game. That's not South Carolina games, but I can watch that and learn from it.
Yeah.
I can know, okay, if I get my guys down there in the green zone, 20-some seconds left, I got a timeout. We got time to run let's run. I don't want to waste a play. Let's run a play. I might just run like a draw. I might run a quick little tailback lead, something, right? Why waste the down? I have a timeout.
Yeah.
He may score. If we don't score, call a timeout. And then throw the ball 2 more times, right?
Right.
That's winning football. We're trying to win the game.
Which to me means you ain't doing it in practice. That's muscle memory. That should be, you do 2-minute drill in practice. You go through that, 20 seconds. You ain't even got to look at the coach. We running this play after we get a first down inside the 10-yard line. If it works or not, at least we got something coming. And not looking at the coach saying what you're going to call. See, that's one thing I fucking hate. These damn quarterbacks always looking at the coach. Come on, man. Unless you're a true freshman who don't know anything, if you quarterback for more than 1 year, you should in your head know automatically.
I agree, but and some of it is the coaches have to allow the quarterbacks to be able to do that, right? And the coaches telling the quarterbacks again. If I line up in 5 wides, bro, and got too many guys in the box, you can't run no draw.
He couldn't count.
Call a timeout. If you don't have an audible, call a timeout. I guess
he couldn't count, man. He count 6.
They was playing a couple 0. I mean, they 0. It's like I can't run a draw, coach.
Right.
But so
hey, right. Hold on. Don't we do this in Pee-wees? Did you can tell us? I mean, you done playing now. Did you have a signal? Don't you have a signal if you uncovered, or don't you have a signal that if you want to go off play?
I would have changed the entire play.
Exactly.
I would have changed the entire play to a quick game play out of empty.
Yeah.
Some players, see, this is what I tell my kid too, because he plays basketball. Every play is designed against damn air. It's designed to be in a perfect situation.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta say, fuck the coach, not totally, but I see what I see in this game. I'm gonna do what I do, and then also be okay with coach yanking your ass off the game. That to me is just being a playmaker. Sometimes you gotta do what you see and try to play winning football. Because
wait a minute.
Who said, wait a minute.
I lost
Your
sound.
sound went out.
Oh, okay. Hey, White?
I can't help him.
No, I can't help him either.
We can hear you.
Lost sound,
if you can hear us, we can hear you. You can't hear us.
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us. That's probably on his end.
Hold on. I'm gonna drop him out so he'll come back in. Hopefully.
Yeah, okay.
Man, I ain't even got to get to the good stuff yet, man.
Get to getting.
Now we getting good stuff. This
good stuff.
Now I want to get some of that UK South Carolina stuff. Hopefully he'll come back. Hopefully he don't think I just hold on, yeah, man. I want him to see what we talking about. Actually, hold on. We're gonna show the people real quick. Show the people real quick, man.
Go ahead.
So you people don't know if you know what he's talking about. Now watch this V-style.
Anthony Wright, second year out of South Carolina. Signed this year by the Cowboys as a free agent. The emergency quarterback is Randall Cunningham. Wright going deep. Way down. And it is caught by James McKnight. Right over top of Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Challenge Deion Sanders, and McKnight wins it.
That's a heck of a throw by the young guy.
46-yard completion.
You know, that's the one thing Jack Riley, the offense coordinator, said. He said, hey, we're going to take our shots.
That's a dime. That's what you call a dime. Look at that boy. Right over.
He basically handed it off to him. He basically ran down the field and handed it off to him.
Yeah, he could have done it no better than that. He couldn't have done it no better than that.
And that's on Prime.
Prime.
Now,
I was a little young, but that's what I wanted to ask him. What was running through your veins when let me see if he ain't hit me back. He ain't come back in. But go ahead. No, go ahead. What you saying?
No, I'm just saying that's on Prime, but that wasn't Prime in his prime though. That wasn't prime time.
About JT right on.
That little late prime time. That's prime time. Went down. Still a dime though. Over the damn who was on.
Deion wasn't late prime until he got to Baltimore.
He was late prime when he got to Washington. He was late. He was Geritol prime when he got to Baltimore.
He ain't returned no punts in Washington.
I thought he did.
I thought that's what I'm telling you, man. I don't think that was. I think Prime's average is probably all Pro Bowl material. It might be his regular performance is Hall of Fame material.
Right. I got you.
That's probably Pro Bowl material, and the stuff he did in Baltimore is just NFL player material. That's how cold he was.
Well, the Baltimore one, dude, he was out of the league for a minute. You know, he came back. He retired.
He don't like playing. Yeah, I know. He don't like playing safety though.
No, but what I'm saying, that Washington one was the last year before he retired.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that wasn't prime. Now, the one playing Baltimore, I don't know. Dude, now that you say that, think about this. Can you imagine being that good, retiring, sitting out 2 to 3 full seasons and coming back balling? Who can do that, man?
I wish I could have tried it, man.
Dude.
All right.
Edie got picks. Picks, dude.
All right, man. So you back?
Yes, it's breaking up. It's breaking up a little bit. It did it the first time too, but it cleared up after about 5-10 seconds.
All right.
No, so yeah, man. I got my people in town. They might be taking up some of my bandwidth down there watching Fire Stick. But while you were gone, we gonna, man, from here on out, we about to get you on a hot seat. We got to find some stuff out about you. We got about 5 to 7 minutes left in the show. But we ain't even get to, man, you threw our show off track, but we're going to ask you this. We just showed a highlight of you in Dallas. It ain't the big house, it ain't Jerry's world. You drop back, you pump. Man,
What's crazy?
Go ahead.
What's crazy is that I didn't hear a word you just said.
Wait a minute, so you still ain't hearing me?
Yeah, it's breaking up. It's breaking up. As you talk, it's breaking up.
Can you hear me?
I got you now. I got you now. Yeah, we good now.
Okay.
Ask me again.
All right. So while you were gone, we showed a highlight, man. You in Dallas. It wasn't Jerry's world, but you went playing in Dallas.
Yeah.
And you pump fake to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back to McKnight, but you tried prime. Like as a young pup, man. What was you thinking? Like when they called the play, like was you cool with it? You knew you was gonna get it, or what?
You know what, man? It was a go route, and I think Champ was on the other side.
Ooh,
and Champ.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn. So you prefer Deion over Champ?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why though. See, the reason why I tried Prime instead of Champ was because Champ was playing off about 7, 8, 9 yards.
Yeah.
and I don't like throwing go routes versus off coverage because those guys are sinking. Prime was pressed.
Yep.
And so when I walked up and I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I'm going over here." So it wasn't, to me, I wasn't even a thought process. It was one guy's off, one guy's pressed. I'm going over here. Matter of fact, I tried Prime twice that game. I got him both times.
Okay.
The first one was a completion, and the second one was pass interference.
Oh, damn!
Yeah,
you got Prime twice.
He was pressed both times.
Yeah,
Man.
Prime liked to get his hands on you if he could.
Yeah, he didn't think I was going to do that.
I don't think he did either. Because if you look at the play,
youngster in the game.
Yeah,
you look at the play. He didn't face up the receiver. He opened his hips to see what was going on. Then he came back. He didn't trust. He didn't think he was coming over. He was like, this little young thing coming over here.
Hey man, you should have saw the sideline. After I did it, man, the sideline went crazy.
I bet they did. Shit, I went crazy.
The sideline erupted, man.
So you did a pretty good time in the league. Dallas, Ravens, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Yeah, one more.
The
Giants. So what was your favorite stop, man? I seen you on there, man, handing the ball off to Emmett. And what was your favorite stop? And who was the person you played with that at that point you was like, man, I'm playing with a legend.
My favorite stop was probably Baltimore, because Baltimore's organization was a good organization, and New York too. New York organization was a good organization. So New York and Baltimore were my two best spots that I stopped at. As far as being like, kind of like fan struck. The first time that I saw Troy Aikman throw the ball, I was in awe. Because he threw the ball.
Nice.
Oh my God, bro. Troy Aikman, man, when he threw that
was old Troy Aikman too.
Yeah, that was an old Troy Aikman.
He was still spinning like that?
Man, boy, he was accurate as hell, bro. That ball was coming out his hand, man. I'm talking about the pinpoint accuracy was bar none.
Wow.
I try to tell people accuracy is innate. You can't develop it. Either you got it or you don't.
Yes.
He was like that.
Damn it. It's fucking alarm. Yeah, some people got it, some people don't, man. The thing about it, that's what I teach my son.
Okay.
So I teach him, my thing is, I want you to be accurate. I want you to play smart. Right now, we watch Drew Brees. We learn a lot from Drew Brees. How he's able to diagnose things, move in the pocket. So we love watching him. And accuracy, you can't. There's no substitute for it. Any team that, even in college, any school that wants to be good, like we talk about Florida, we talk about LSU, we talk about those top tier teams, Florida State. Those guys can get a quarterback and instantly become a top 5 team.
Facts.
With a quarterback, right?
Facts.
Instantly become a top 5 team.
Facts. Yes.
And so it's all because they can throw the ball, though.
Right.
I mean, you look at what happened in LSU. They got a quarterback who come in and throw the ball, won a national championship. Right?
Right.
A year before, you look at what's going on in Clemson. They got a guy that can throw the ball. They win national championships. You look at
Two in a row. Two in a row.
Look at what happened in Bama. Bama get Tua. They win national championships with the ease. So all this running around, and that's cute. It looks good. But at the end of the day, you gotta be able to throw that pill, bro. You gotta be able to read them coverages. You gotta be able to know your hots, your sights. You gotta be able to know your protections. You gotta be able to know how to change the protections, and you gotta know how to get that ball out your hand and throw that ball with accuracy. And if you can do that, you can be successful.
So you got the quarterback guru camp. You guru and you getting the kids right. What's the one? So what's, just for people listening, because I know we got a lot of youth coaches that check in and coach. So you got the tire. What's couple specific things they get that accuracy?
Oh, well, so man, so I always start from the bottom up. So I always work from like your footwork, having a good solid base. When you drop, I want to make sure that you're not moving your upper body. So cause the way I explain it is a quarterback is like a sniper, right? And if you ever watch a sniper gun, they're not moving up top, right? They're very stable. They're very under control. The shoulders aren't moving around, bouncing around a lot. They are very calm and very stable. So I want you to be as stable as possible. I want your shoulders to be as level as possible. I want your rotation to be over the top. I want you to pull through on the throw. I teach you how to grip the ball. The way that I used to grip it was successful for me, and it was also the same way that Troy used to grip the ball.
Okay.
So we go back to how you grip the ball, and then once we get the basics down, then we'll start working on moving and throwing the ball uncomfortably. So first thing I want to do is I want you to throw the ball comfortably from the pocket with a balance, with a base. Mm-hmm. And then after we get that down, then we'll start doing it uncomfortably where you're getting pressure, you're throwing the ball off balance, and all the type of things you might see Mahomes and those guys do. But first thing you want to do is get the basics down first, and then we move and graduate to the next step.
Okay. We know, it's getting late on y'all Ed. Well, we keep bringing up the youngsters, man. Is it a little A-Dub or what's his name so we can look out for him one day when he?
Yeah, well, he'll be his name is Khalil. Khalil,
okay.
K-A-L-E-L, Khalil Wright. He's like I said, he's 14, so this will be his first year playing high school ball. He looks pretty good so far. But we'll see how he looks when he starts playing with the guys. I've had some guys that want me to come bring him to different schools. So
is that legal? Is that legal for you to be saying on national? We got 1.7 thousand followers.
Oh man,
1.7.
Hopefully they all in Kentucky.
Yeah, most of them are, man. Most of them are.
But yeah, man. No, seriously. I think that it should be interesting to see how he develops. His work ethic is good. He tries to. He's been taking in information that I've been giving him. Like I said, we'll sit in here. We'll watch a lot of the New Orleans games and just kind of go over what we see in the New Orleans games and how Drew Brees, how quickly he gets the ball out of his hands, and how if you watch him play, he throws the ball to the back a lot. Yeah. He throws the ball to the back. And one of the things also about Drew is that his communication with the receivers is on point. You know what I mean? Meaning he talks to those guys and he lets them know, hey, if we got a seam route on and a DB is playing you this way, expect the ball to be back shoulder. Right. So that's a communication thing. Having communication with your receivers so that y'all can be on the same page so they can know what kind of ball to expect if they get a certain coverage. And so all those things, man, there's so much more, but all those things are like the small little intricate things that, that really gets you over the top. You know what I mean? That's why he is as good as he is, because those little small intricate things, the receivers expecting the ball in a certain place based on their conversation. And that's why you see them complete 30 and 15. Right. You know what I mean? Versus some guys, it may be, they get sacked and then they off the field,
Right.
Great. And being, the tops in the league and then being just an average guy. Right. Or less. So
speaking of young Wrights, man, so we get into that. We get into that time in the show. But speaking of young Wrights, man, and we always ask anybody we bring in that compete. When you say it's 1997 or 98, you probably don't want to be 98. We're gonna say 97 because everybody was there.
Yeah,
no, you weren't there.
It was 97.
Oh, okay.
That's South Carolina.
No, we don't want to talk about the one in 97. No, you weren't there.
So it's 96 then. When he's in
You
Lex.
don't want to talk about 196 either, do you?
No, I mean, hey,
96.
That's one where Deuce went wild on us.
Yeah, that's the one with Deuce. Yeah, went up the sideline, fixed his face mask.
Was that was in South Carolina, right?
No, that was in Lextown.
Yeah,
In
Deuce
96.
got hit on the sideline. He went low. He got hit on the left side. The dude grabbed his face mask. Deuce came up. He fixed his face mask, went to juking, fixed his face mask, and went to the house.
Yep. Hey, it was on their sideline too, so they were going crazy.
He got hit, boom, or boom, boom, and he came up out of it and fixed his face mask at the same time and hit the sideline on him.
Yep.
Then I remember that was 96.
Yep.
Then I remember in 97, y'all came to South Carolina, got up on us by 14.
Hit him on the sideline. About 6 or 7 people hit him on the sideline, I thought.
Yeah,
right?
that was 96, yeah.
Oh, that was 96. Okay, go ahead.
97, he was gone.
Yep.
97, it was just me basically. That's
right.
I thought Stanley Pritchard beat him up in 97.
No, Stanley was gone.
Stanley was gone. Stanley was there in 95.
Yeah,
97 was my year. Okay.
Yeah, that was your year. That was the year I posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
That was wrong, man. No, this is what we're trying to find out, man, because we got so many UK fans. What was your thought process coming in? Like when you play in UK, we want people to know because we don't get the other side. Like, what's your thought? It's UK week. What's your thought? Like,
I mean, probably the same thing y'all thought about us. This is one of the wins we got to get. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much. I mean, I went in thinking, you know what I'm saying, I could win all the games, right?
Right.
But here's how we had our last, and our AD screwed us, man, because our last 3 games of the year were Tennessee. Back. This is back when they were good, right? It was Tennessee, Florida, and Clemson. So now Clemson was a rivalry game.
Yeah.
They used to call it Orange Crush a month. And so we had those 3 back to back to back. And so the teams that weren't those guys, the top guys, those were games that we feel like we had to get in order to put ourselves in a position to go to a bowl game.
Right.
Like if we didn't beat Kentucky, it wasn't, the odds weren't that good of us making it to a bowl game. Because we probably weren't going to beat Tennessee and Florida.
In Florida, right.
Right? Clemson was 50-50. You never know. The only one that we really could be like, okay, this is a win is Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vandy.
You're right. And if Vanderbilt was the only team you'd be like, okay, I feel good about Vanderbilt. But outside of that, it was like, okay, Kentucky. And mind you, this is when you guys were rolling, man. And when y'all boys had East, you know what I mean? Y'all boys had Couch. Hal Mummy was a coach.
Yeah,
that's what was like, you know what I mean, with just the shades on or whatever, with a towel on his shoulder or something.
The white John Thompson.
Yeah, that's what he was like. He was cool as hell.
Playbook this big.
Yeah.
Not playbook, call cards, play card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Index card.
Yeah, when they held out them screens.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, but honestly with you, man, that game, when we played y'all, I took it personal because of Tim Couch.
Yeah.
And I mean, I really wanted to, because I think you guys had just beaten Alabama the week before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really took it personal because I really wanted to outplay him. And I knew, I mean, we really, man, listen, man, we had guys that was on our team that shouldn't have been playing in the SEC. Just keeping it real with you. I mean, we had linebackers, man.
I feel you.
We had, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
we were playing Florida, bro, and I remember coming on the field looking at the Florida players, and I'm thinking, man, they in a whole different league.
I feel you.
Like, wow, we gotta block this dude, man.
Right.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, man, this is the NFL team we playing right here, bro. Now,
hold on.
Now, we had a linebacker, little this white guy, he was a short dude. He probably ran, I'll say a 4.8 and a 40, right? I'll give him a 4.8. 4.7, 4.8.
Damn.
We had a nerve to try to play 2-man against them. They had Fred Taylor.
Oh
Beat.
man, Shake Taylor.
They had
Fred
Fred
him all the time.
They ran Spurrier saw that. Spurrier ran everybody off and let Fred come out the backfield on the linebacker.
Option route.
Killed them, bro. Killed them.
Oh.
He was getting 30, 40 yards of pop off that. It was Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor ran a 4.3
Oh yeah.
At 220.
on a 4.8 guy. It was killing them, bro. So that's South Carolina for us, though. We had guys that should have been playing linebacker, playing DN.
That might have just been y'all philosophy, because I believe in '98, y'all introduced me to my first 100 game. The triple double. That was my first triple double.
I believe that.
That might have been right, man.
I believe that. I believe it, man, because in '98 we were off. We were god awful.
Hey man, hey, hold on. This is what I need to ask you, man. Because me and Boo Williams, man, that dude is an asshole. We go to the combine together. His fat tail, his fat ass ain't performing the whole time. Dude, you know how many times we in line and people, hey, cut it out back there. Just because he's just a damn asshole. But the one thing he did say I wanted to ask you was, he said did John Abraham really run a 4.3?
Yeah.
They said John Abraham, he ran DN 4.3.
Yeah.
No, man, that's not possible.
Yeah, bro.
It was hand time, and so somebody was slow on the button.
John was a bad boy, man. John was a bad boy, man. He ran a
4.3?
he ran a 4.3 on you, boy. John was a bad boy, man.
I know, but damn, 4.3, that ain't right.
John was a bad boy. John ran a 4.3 on you, boy.
They ran a toss. He came from the backside when Elijah Williams was still at running back for Florida. They ran a toss, and John Abraham ran it down. I'm talking about not down the line. He went behind the line of scrimmage, ran it down for like a 5-yard gain. No, I'm dead serious.
He won the state in track in South Carolina.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he won state. So he wasn't, you know what I mean? He came in. I remember him coming in as a freshman, and he was giving our senior tackle all type of problems in practice. Our coach kept saying something about it, like Speedy, you letting John whoop your ass? Yo, he kept beating him, and he kept beating as a freshman, and that's when I knew he was gonna be good, because I was like, man, he must really be good, because he was giving our senior some problems. But yeah, John was the truth, bro.
Oh.
And, I mean, he had a Hall of Fame NFL career, man.
Yeah, he played
He
a long damn time.
Bunch of sacks, man. He could go into the Hall of Fame if he, you know what I mean, might be later on down the road, but he gonna get in there.
He performed.
Yeah, he's got a shot. Yeah.
So he balled.
You get 100+ sacks, man. You got a shot.
That's right. That's right.
You got a shot.
All right, my last two questions, man, for you. I don't want to keep you, man. I know it's late. I gotta let you get back to Instagram on your cigars and your I don't know what your drink of choice is, but I see you keep a stogie in your face.
I got a stogie in my car, but no, I haven't drank anything in a while though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to, you know what I mean, trying to slack off a little bit.
You don't sound like a Southern preacher there, Anthony. Hey, I don't mean to keep you long, but I got 2 more questions.
Hey, you know, when in our we got Southern preachers, but we up in the Midwest. But there's a mother. Y'all got anything in the oven? Is anything in the oven? And then he start patting it. Then you know you about to hoop. Now you about to hoop. I said, oh man, but no. So what was your best moment? And I usually go, you know, pro in college. What was your best moment playing football, and what was your worst moment? It could be college, high school, pro. What was your best moment? What was your worst moment?
I think my best moment playing football was being in Baltimore and having that comeback that we had against Seattle. It was a game where, you know, they were running. We were running the ball a lot, and we got behind, and I asked Coach Billick to man, like let me throw the ball, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, He would throw the ball. Yeah, he would. This is when we had Jamal, and Jamal was rushing for all those yards and stuff.
Yep.
And he kept wanting to hand the ball off to Jamal all the time. We got down by 17, man. I said, man, let me throw the ball, man. And he said, all right, man. And man, I went off. So that was one of the best times, man, that I had. Probably one of the worst times, man, is getting hurt in Tennessee, at the University of Tennessee. When I got hurt there, that was bad. And then also, man, it's something about Tennessee, man. Tennessee has always been like one of the, a thorn in my side, man. When I was playing in the pros, I was playing for the Cowboys. And here's the situation. I'm playing with, first of all, I'm playing, and I had been on the practice squad for 10 weeks. I started the last 4 games of the season. I got 3 backup offensive linemen.
Ooh.
And backup receivers.
Ooh.
We're playing against Tennessee. And Tennessee last game of the season is on Christmas Day on ESPN or ABC. And Tennessee, this is when Tennessee lost to Baltimore. And that, Tennessee and Baltimore, Tennessee had the best defense in the league. Tennessee and Baltimore went neck and neck. This is when Baltimore won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And we were playing them on Christmas night. And we went there, man, and they needed that win to get first place. They had the number 1 defense in the league.
Yeah.
I had 3 backup offensive linemen. I sat on the bench for 10 weeks, practice squad. I'm starting. Now I got to go face that. Man, they ripped me a new one, brother. Bro, they ripped me a new one, man. I never, ever, ever, because I never, ever, ever forget that. And we was playing against the and it was bad. It was so bad. Like, my Troy wasn't playing. Troy's on the sideline. Randall wasn't playing. Randall didn't want no action.
He opted out, or you just saying?
Man, Randall opted out, man. Listen, our last 3 or 4 games of the season, once Randall figured out we weren't making the playoffs, injury.
He was old, man.
Huh?
Yeah, he was. Randall was my idol. I wore number 12 in middle school because of Randall.
Yeah, man. Randall played 30 years by that time. He was making business decisions.
He set me up, bro. He set me up for that one. Listen, our last 4 games, man. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Randall. We were playing for the Cowboys, and we were playing Philly. Now, mind you, Philly is the one that really ended Troy's career. Because they used to have this double A-gap blitz that we can never pick up. Because the coaches, for some reason, they wouldn't move the backup. All you had to do was move the backup. We were still trying to be under the center. They got an A-gap blitz, and they kept running scot-free, blowing up the quarterback, right? So we're playing against them in Philly toward the end of the season. This is when Randall called it quits. We're playing against them, and we're looking to the side. Randall's looking to the sideline, and Randall keeps pointing to the ground. And we're on the sideline. The quarterback's on the sideline, like, man, what is Randall talking about? Like, what is he saying? Right? And he kept all the way down. He just kept pointing to the ground. For this whole series, he kept pointing to the ground. So when he comes to the sideline, we ask him, say, Randall, what are you trying to say? You know what Randall says? Keep the ball on the ground. Keep the ball on the ground, bro. Wow. He didn't want no more action. Our last 3 games of the season, we had to play Tampa Bay. That's when they had Warren Sapp and them.
Yeah.
We had to play the Eagles. I mean, not the Eagles. He played the Eagles. We played the Eagles. We had to play the Redskins when they had Deion Champ, Bruce Smith.
Yep.
All them. And then we finished off with the Titans, who the number. So we played the top 4 defense in the league our last 4 games. Wow.
Business decisions.
Yeah. So that was career though, man. Like that was what I had. You know what I mean?
Other than that, I was playing with Randall. Cool, man. I hate to hear that, man. Randall was I wore number 12. I'm gonna post my Throwback Thursday. I'm gonna post my my middle school picture. I had the number 12 jersey on, man, because of Randall. Was he cool at least?
No, he was cool. He was cool. Now he was a bad guy, anything like that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's what he did. But now, he's not a bad guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But he quits on us though. Once he realized we weren't making the playoff, he said he had a growing injury. I got a growing injury, bro. So I go from practice squad starting. I ain't take no snaps all season, nothing. Preseason, nothing. I go from practice squad to starting the last 4 games. That's how it was.
Wow, man.
It's those defenses, man. We go to Tennessee on Christmas night. They needed this game to win to get the first place. They bringing everybody. They playing all out. They destroyed us, man. Television. I'll never forget that, man. But hey, that is what it is.
Well, man, sheesh, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Man, you seem like it's funny. We talked to the Tennessee dudes, and they said they looked at us the same way. They said they gave us a little more respect just because of the offensive power we had back in that day. They said, we knew we was got the battle because y'all was gonna score a lot of points. But he said South Carolina and Vandy. Yeah, we had that one. That's what Fred White said, man. That's what he said. And I was like,
no, that's true. True. I mean, South Carolina, Vandy, I can see that. Now, 97, we was a problem. 97.
Yeah.
96, we was a problem too.
Yeah.
But 98, we were no problem. 98. Do some bums.
I don't think a lot of people realize, and it took me some not really research, just looking up that South Carolina entered. They ain't come to SEC in the '92, so
right.
Y'all hadn't been there long before you got there. So
yeah, they was in the ACC, I think.
Yeah.
ACC, man, but it's one of those things, man. You come into the SEC, man. You gotta get some horses, man.
Oh yeah, you can't just be running around out here playing, man.
You can't be out there with no 4'8" linebacker.
I don't know who this
linebacker 4'8" in the SEC. That's a problem, man.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You got Jamal Lewis running 4.3
at 230.
At 230.
Robert Edwards was fast too. Robert Edwards, Stephen.
A. White was getting off on us.
Yeah,
man, that's my first triple double, man, against y'all, man.
Come on, man. All right, man. You said it once, man. You can't repeat the same one.
It wasn't on him, man. And hey, Doug, let me apologize, or not apologize, that if you burnt Van a couple times in the '96 game,
nope.
And don't feel bad about it, because. Don't feel bad about it, man. If you want to gloat, you can let him know. But don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, man. Back in '97, y'all had a squad. Who was y'all quarterback in '98?
Couch was '97 and '98.
Yep. What was it?
'99 was Dusty Bonner. '96 was Billy Jack Haskell.
Billy Jack. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So '98, you and Couch had a shootout.
97.
97?
Was it?
98. We were terrible.
That's right. He did say that. Yeah.
I just kept remember hearing your name on the thing. Maybe it's Sack. I don't know.
Oh, listen. By that time, I'm gonna tell you how 98.
No, Boo Williams went off against us. Didn't Boo Williams have like almost 200 yards rushing?
No.
Yeah. Better go recheck.
That was 99, probably.
No, it was at our crib. Boo Williams had like a 75-yarder and a 50-yarder.
Yeah, it must have been 99. 98, we were terrible. 97, that's when I got off. 96 is when Deuce got off.
Yep.
96, Deuce got off. 97, I got off. 98, ain't nobody get off. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody get off in 98. We were 1-3. We were 1-2 or 1-3, and we was going to play Ole Miss. Now, mind you, they had fired that guy John Reeves I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
They fired him. I brought another guy in by the name of Chuck Reedy. So Chuck Reedy comes in. He's running this Clemson offense from like 1985.
Damn.
So he comes in with this Clemson offense from 1985, and we start off like 1-3. So a 1-2 or 1-3. Then we go to play Ole Miss, and so this is pretty much the game where my career pretty much ended at South Carolina.
Damn.
So we go to play Ole Miss. We go back to the Florida State offense, and I light them up, bro. I counted for 4 touchdowns. I had 3 passing, 1 rushing.
Dang.
3 passing, 1 rushing. And then last minute of the game, bro. This is right here is indicative of our 98 season. It's like a minute and a half left in the game. I drive us down to like the 20-yard line. We kick a field goal. We go up 31-30, 31-30. We go up 31-30. They get the ball, bro, with like a minute left. And they run a play, they get nothing. The very next play, the quarterback drops back, throws an underthrown go route on our sideline. Our DB is running. Everybody on our sideline is yelling ball. This has no clue where the ball is. Their receiver stops, comes back, catches the ball, runs it down to about their 20. They run a couple more plays, kick a field goal. They win 33-31.
Been there,
Oh,
brother.
wow.
Been there.
My career was
there. Been there.
My career was over.
Been there.
Wow.
They started subbing. I wasn't playing no more like that. Started subbing out for the other kid.
Wow.
It's a true story, bro. Listen, you know how we got a safety. We was on our 1-yard line coming out. Again, it goes back to we talk about coaches. Just because you're a coach in college don't mean you're good. We on a 1-yard coming out. We get in triple I. This is Chuck Reedy. We're getting triple I on the 1-yard line coming out and hand the ball to the last guy for a safety.
Oh man.
He was his heels already on the goal line. Bro, back of the end zone.
Back of the end zone, right.
His heels on the back of the end zone.
The last guy in triple I. You got 3 guys in a row.
He coming from 9 yards deep.
Wow, yeah. Even you can get him off the edge on that. If you point
the angles
off the edge,
yeah, the angle's there.
That was my 98. That was indicative of my 98 year.
Wow.
But we lost that game. After we lost that, I don't even know what happened the rest of the year. So when you talk about 98, I'm like, huh?
Damn.
I know, because like I said, I wasn't really playing, so I'm like 98. After that, I was just trying to make it to the end of the year at that point.
Damn. Yeah, that's how my 99 was. Yeah, it was a blur. It was a blur.
It was a blur. What was y'all record?
We went 6-5, but that was my senior year, man. They were replacing me man. I was getting in my career. I averaged 10 carries a game as a running back, starting running back. Yeah, I'm talking about, man. They had, and like I said, I ran tandem with Derek Homer, but they started putting all the youngsters in, man. Moved me to the slot, then didn't throw me the ball. Then we got beat by 21 or something. We got whooped by Louisville. Then all of a sudden, now I'm starting running back again. Man, it was crazy. Like they was just experimenting with my career, and I'm like,
new coaching staff, or was it still Mummy?
No, it was under Mummy. No, Mummy. That was Mummy's 3rd year. But when Couch was gone, Mummy could do whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Yep.
Under Couch, Mummy had to sling that thing 50 times.
Yep.
He had to.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole deal.
And Mummy didn't recruit your ass either.
That's true too. That's true. Once Couch left, shit, man, he had everybody in there. We played in South Carolina. I tell people this story all the time. We played in South Carolina. I was the only Negro on the field against South Carolina. I mean, I was the only Negro on the field in Kentucky, and I got tackled under the pile. I can't remember. And it was in 99. I can't remember who it was, and they was like, and this is nothing to do with me. It's just kind of how the other teams looked at us, and this is the stuff that the coach would do. Like I'm not saying the guys couldn't play. And it was like, man, I feel sorry for you, man. You out here with all these so-and-sos. I don't remember what the word was, so I'm not covering up. I just can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it wasn't anything polite. And I was like, I just laughed at him. There, was like, man, it's gonna be a long day for you. And I was like, but they was only saying that because everybody was white. I was the only black person on the field.
Are you sure he wasn't saying A White? You thought he was saying A white boy. He was talking about A White. That's what he was saying.
Nah, man, he said you out with all these white. Even though he might have said you out with all these white boys, man. You don't stand a chance or something. Then they help me up. Like they felt sorry for me, but it wasn't that because I think Derek Homer got off on him. But it was like a series or so. You know, it was all white receivers, white fullback, and just kind of like.
Oh, that was doing. He wanted. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, he wanted us to be BYU. He wanted us to be BYU. Yeah, we did, man. Because Quentin McCord wasn't on the field, man. It was. I mean, Dougie Allen. Yeah. So he didn't recruit Quentin either. So it was
all the damn players he fucking succeeded with was Curry Boy.
Wow.
Don't get me started with that shit.
Because Derek Avenue wasn't even playing at that point. I think Derek Avenue was red shirting.
Yep.
So it was just kind of crazy. Like he was just doing whatever he wanted to do. James Whalen was, he was good, or whatever. I mean, he got plenty of targets, but he was good.
He got Valdosta State again.
Yeah. I think the goal was to make it a BYU looking team. I think that was the goal, to be honest.
Well, there was a lot of damn Samoans on that BYU team. Because
we had no Samoans around. We ain't got no Samoans running around in the mid South.
So you should have got some of them.
Where's Hal? Where's he at?
Case in point. Last place he was in XFL under the team that was coached by Bob Stoops.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's coaching now. Or no, he ain't coaching.
He can't look, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, right. I came back after my senior year in '97. That man can coach offense. It is no doubt in my mind. I saw him on the sideline doing shit I've never seen in my life. And I played offense my whole life, except college. Mm-hmm. But he cannot damn coach a team to save his damn life.
You mean the team and not the offense? You mean the team?
The whole team, like being a head coach.
Yeah.
Because when he went to New Mexico State, he screwed that program up.
Oh.
He's not a head coach unless you put him on. You put him on like Division II, Division III, where you can run that gimmick and win. Put him against big boys.
He ain't got it.
Yeah, the team sucks. He gets off on offense. He gonna put up 40 points on offense. That defense gonna get up 70 though. Everywhere it's been at. Check it out. Everywhere. The defense getting up the booty big time.
Well,
all day, every day.
And it's always good, man. It's always good to reminisce on those games and stuff, man, because it's like we did that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We did that. And no matter what could ever be said, it can never be taken away from us. You know what I'm saying?
And we play at the highest level. There's no level higher than the SEC, man.
Right. No, you're right. We played at the toughest level you can play in college football, man.
Period.
But I will say this, man. And I gotta go after I say this, but I'm gonna say this. One of the things that I will say that, if my son has an opportunity to play college football is, when you're out there, especially as a dog, you don't want to feel like you're the only dog out there.
Preach on it. Say that again, man. Say that again. Yeah. Shit.
I won't want my son to be like the only dog on the team. The only dog, the only one that I feel like that can do anything.
Yeah.
Preach it, man.
Because when you're out there by yourself, bro, like you just said, hey White, like you just said, bro, when you out there by yourself like that, that's a sickening feeling, man. It's a helpless feeling. You just got, but it ain't enough.
Right.
And they tagging you. You like, yo, wait a minute, where's my help? But you know the crazy thing about that is that you can ask the guys like, yo, like, are you better than he is? If you ask the guy if he was better than the guy in front of him, he'll say, yeah. but he'll be lying.
If he hesitates, they might even hesitate. Which one? Which one? Right,
Yeah,
right,
hesitate.
right.
I had a tackle, man. We were playing Tennessee, man. I'll never forget it. I had a tackle, and I looked in his eyes. Man, I looked in his eyes. When I looked in his eyes, I saw fear. And I thought to myself, man, is this the best we got? Bro, we were playing, I think it was Leonard Little.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Bro, he was terrified. And I'm thinking, I'm going forward this guy. This guy's my team.
Right, right.
Don't be afraid. I don't care who that is over there. That's
right.
the that I was playing with, man. I would never say this though. Like I would never say that to them. Right? I would never.
I can't guarantee he ain't gonna see this.
Hold on, Ant. We had two players. I knew one. Ant said, "Oh, I know you're talking about." He said it was another player. We had two players against Florida State. They got me beat mentally and physically.
They said that?
And yes.
They said that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Came to the sideline and said, they got me beat mentally and physically. Two separate players.
What do you say to
one to slap his ass side of the head? And hold on, one of them was a damn senior. When I was a sophomore.
He said that?
Dude. In the game. Coming off the field.
Yeah, no.
So I understand what you're saying.
From my experience, man, I need some dogs with me. There's somebody that can get there and fight. I need my son to have some dogs with him.
Yep.
I don't know if that's, like I said, I don't know if you want to, I don't know how you can really, I guess you look at the 4-star, 5-star and kind of figure it out, I guess, but I don't know how you figure that out, but from what I
don't know once you get there.
Huh?
You don't know it till you playing with real bullets, because there was some studio gangsters and shells and shorts. It's some fake OGs. When you put them real bullets, they change. I'm serious.
Yeah.
But one of the guys who said that was a damn studio gangster. Got in the bullets start flying. Oh damn, man, they got me beat mentally and physically.
No, that's not good, man. Every time listen, it's bad. It's bad that you know who that was, because every time you look at him, you're gonna think about that.
Don't even get me started.
To the day you die.
To the day till this till this day. Shit.
Every time you look at him, you're gonna think that he said that.
I'm looking side, dude. Ooh, look. I
already know. You're gonna look at him. I can't believe you said that.
This joker was a captain, and he had a speech. He presented this to the young guys. He was an old player coming back. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, you really saying this shit? Or you really saying this when I know what you said in the swamp with loud bullets, and you supposed to be our baller.
Yeah.
I'm like, that dude, it don't sit right with me ever.
He said it to you. He just said it. And how'd you hear about that?
Okay, all right. So you already know the damn swamp sideline is damn 2 yards deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he comes off the field after a play on offense, and he takes his helmet off, and he takes the knee and say, they got me beat mentally and physically.
So he just said that, like, just coming off the field, just said that, taking a knee. Just they didn't care who was around him, nothing.
Because you know that sideline ain't a damn sideline.
Yeah.
You all up on each other off jump. There ain't no room to hide. There ain't no room to hide.
He was an offensive lineman?
No.
What was it? Receiver? Skill position?
I know, man. That shit hurt, don't it?
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
And that was our 1-10 year.
That's that right there.
It makes you think, don't it?
Well, again, man, you know what I mean, coming from South Carolina and all that stuff, man, it's like The coaches, man, like what? Like I don't know. What are you guys recruiting? Like you guys came from like my guys, Brad Scott and them. I mean, first of all, they was at Florida State. Okay, so it's gonna be easy to get recruits at Florida State. But like you guys have been with the best. Y'all was at Florida State. Like y'all know that these guys don't got it. Y'all know this guy shouldn't be playing Mike linebacker. You know this guy should be playing corner. You guys just won a national. You guys just play. You guys had Robert Brooks, bro, and all these guys at Florida State. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that y'all actually really do think these guys that we got, it's like them?
Because they think it was all their coaching. they think it was all. I'm telling you, they think they was all the coaching. Then they come to a lesser talented team, then they wonder like, what the fuck y'all doing? Because what I did, what I've done all my career has worked.
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing I did in Florida State. It's
right. Dude, when we played Miami in those stadium, man, we did the same play. Touchdown. Well, damn, look who you throw it to. Look who your quarterback was.
That's the same thing our offensive coordinator did, man. They brought Colorado's offense like he had Cordell Stewart, Rashawn Salam, Mike Westbrook.
Yep.
Mike West, yeah, he brought the same offense over here, man. Like we had that same squad. Like you can't we made a Heisman Trophy candidate, Heisman Trophy winner out of this. You
right,
should have brought him with you.
Right. You got to always adjust to the personnel that you got, bro.
Preach.
You don't you try to make them fit what you got. You make them fit with what they whatever they are. You got to build something around that.
Yep.
Until you get what you want.
Yep.
If I come in and my quarterback can't throw the ball, then maybe I need to design some stuff to wear some read option stuff. But he may throw the ball 15 times a game at most.
Right.
But I may have to get into some Tebow stuff. He may have to be running the ball a lot.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But no, man. Like you said, I guess the egos, man. Egos be big in coaching.
Yeah.
A little laziness too. A little laziness.
Yeah.
But all right, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you spending a little time, Big Wright, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all fellas, man. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man.
All right,
come
man.
on. Anytime you want to hop on, you can hop on.
Guaranteed.
All right, man.
All right,
wish
peace.
y'all the best this week, man. No W, but the best.
All right, peace.
Later, brother.
All right, man.
Bro. And you try to stop it 3 times, and we kept going.
Then he kept going the second time, and you jumped in off the tail end of. You know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna start muting your damn mic.
Mute it, brother.
We was good to go. We was off, and you said, "Hold on." You know what's funny? You talking about me being a pastor. You like the deacon when the pastor was good, and he put up his finger. He got something to say. Man, we got a deacon at the man. The deacon in my church, man, would go on for a whole nother hour, man.
I'm gonna say a prayer, then I'm gonna sing a song after.
Yeah.
Hey, Britt, DM me that story, man. Britt, DM me that story, man, because we all know what happened.
Which one?
Andy Britt, that story about the guy coming on the sideline saying he beat mentally and physically. Yeah. Britt, no.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. I got one thing to say. Bro, that was after I know that was after a 6-5 season. That was after a 6-5 fucking season where we had supposed to be one of the biggest down senior class in school history, and we down go 1-10.
It could have been 0-11. What's the problem?
That's facts. Shit.
Man, I feel bad about telling that story because I don't want nobody to feel like because I was the only Negro on the field that meant that everybody else couldn't play. No, I think the other team was looking at it like, man, this is the SEC, man. You know, now it's cool having all 5 white offensive linemen and a white quarterback, but at a certain point, you got to sprinkle a little pepper in there. I think that's what they was thinking. Man, I kind of feel bad because I played with some dogs. Don't get me wrong. There was some dogs, especially offensive line. But well, I don't know. 99 offensive line was young.
I was about to say, when
They was
99,
young
Watts
in
was gone,
99.
Jonas was gone, Watts was gone.
Yeah, everybody. And Goat was a
Goat?
Omar Smith was a sophomore or something. Like, yeah, they was young.
No, 99, Goat. Yeah, he's a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, dude, I know the hell was in front of me. And that's one thing. If I know Derek Homer was out there with me. He was a dog. But like I said, in that play, he wasn't out there. James Whalen was good, man. I just think they targeted him a whole bunch.
Well, they damn had to. Who else they gonna throw it to? Well, no, I'm talking about receiver.
It don't matter if you check it down. Why can't you check down to me?
And damn, Dusty Bond was checked down Dusty.
Like I said, he was targeted a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna get off of here.
He had 100 damn catches, didn't he?
Yeah. And I went from like 70 down to like 40 or 50. So basically we both had 50 or 60, y'all have been cool.
Was Dusty and Waylon on a scout team the year before?
I'm sure Dusty was on scout team.
So they had that scout team connection. I was trying. I was trying, man. I was just trying. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
I go back and look at the film, and I'm like, I'm wide open. Like I'm wide open. Like,
oh damn,
they had covered 3 and left me open. And yeah, man. So the more when I was thinking that when I was playing, but now when I go back, look at film, so I can bring out stuff from the past, like when we do a Throwback Thursday or something.
Yeah.
I don't think it was nothing personal, like you said. I think it was just something you was more comfortable with. But
look, when you are under pressure in sticky situation, you go to your security blanket all the time. I don't care who it is. You're gonna hunt them out. I did the same thing. I hunted out my security because I knew where he was gonna be. Even if it was the bad throw, I had confidence that he was gonna be where he's supposed to be. And if it got to him, he was going to catch it. All else fails.
So what's the difference between one quarterback and another quarterback wanting to go to a person? So for 2 years, I was in the right place at the right time. And 1 year, all of a sudden, my senior year, I'm not. I got worse. We ain't going to go. Man, we getting off of here, man.
Yeah.
We ain't got no answers, man.
Anyway, how, Sway? How, Sway?
All right, man. Sheesh, man. I think our bandwidth might have been out of here. He kept hearing the crackling because, like I said, they down there using my fire stick. But, man, shoot, man. Man, have yourself a good weekend, man.
Yeah,
Stay safe, man. Stay out of the red. Watch out for the COVID, man. Stay in, man. Stay in.
Bruh, you ain't got to tell me nothing. You ain't got to tell me it twice.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Same here, bro.
All right. Catch you.